No, there you go. It's better. It's clear
Is
now.
that good? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was buffering. It had the
Buffer.
you know. I do got kind of an '80s look with the hair sticking through the top of my
How
hat.
long my hair is, dude.
You look ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Look.
That's as long as it gets. I'm
Look
serious.
like a damn fool.
I'm serious. It doesn't get any longer.
It just hits a spot and stops.
There's people out there that have hair like me, I think. So you look at some people that have the hair down to their shoulders.
Uh-huh.
I don't think my hair would grow that long. I'm serious. I'm dead. I'm not making a joke here. If you were to give me $1 million, like, hey, you get $1 million as soon as your hair touches your shoulders, I get a job.
I think it would get there eventually, but it'd be wispy. You know what I mean? Like it would be.
I don't know, man. Even as a kid, like I'd let it like stops. It stops at a certain point. I can't even grow it like past my eyes.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's a weird thing. See, your hairy ass head, your bristly ass, coarse hair.
My hair grows fast. It does. It does.
You know,
it does not take long.
It does not.
Yeah. So, well, you getting it cut soon because you look like a fool.
So this is what I was gonna do. Shut up. You look like a fool. Clean.
No, you look. No, you look like a fool.
So, what was I gonna say? Oh, when I get these glasses, which come in, I don't know, a week or something. I don't know. My glasses take so long. I can't see. Shouldn't it be like an Amazon 2-day?
Yeah, it should be fast.
Come on, man.
You're there walking around blind as a bat.
Yeah, it's kind of important, you know. So when I get these, I think I'm gonna go get a flat top haircut. I'm gonna shave off. I'm kidding about the flat top, but I'm gonna get a haircut. I think I'm taking off the beard, man. Get the glasses on. Huh? I'm gonna walk into the house. My wife's gonna be like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Who's this little baby boy right here?
I'm gonna talk different. I'm gonna change my attitude. I'm not gonna laugh anymore.
No. Nope. Be all serious.
I'm gonna be serious. I got glasses now.
This doesn't sound fun. I don't know if I like this, Hunter. I don't like nerdy.
I'm gonna be really smart.
Actually, is shave the beard, but like just leave like a little like soul patch.
I think I was gonna leave this part.
A little soul patch.
I can't just go straight earthworm, man. I gotta have something on my face. Well, yeah, I think I might get rid of the boy band.
Yeah, you gonna change it up a little bit? It is so smooth on your face. Look at that. Look at that smooth little baby skin. It's so smooth.
It doesn't grow right there. It really doesn't. Shut up.
Yeah. You're like Joe Dirt.
Wisconsin and you're short and burly.
That's what you're from Michigan. You need a nice thick wintry coat up here. How have you survived so long?
Maybe some of my genes are from Florida. Okay.
Maybe that's what it is.
Maybe that's what it. Maybe I have some spring break genes. All right.
You're addicted to meth? Is that what you're saying?
No, I got to stay away from it. If I smoke it once, I'll probably be addicted.
Oh, this is my thing now. It's the Floridian. The Floridian is coming out of me. I love this stuff. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great. Well, no, I'm excited. See, it's good to change up the look every once in a while. I told you that's the one thing I'm upset about in the two moves that I've made. So when I moved down to Missouri and then I moved up here, I had the opportunity to like change my look a little bit. Like I could have been the like the schoolboy cap guy, or I could have been the tweed jacket. You know what I mean? Because no one knew me.
You could have You could have shaved your head. You could have went tanning and went bald. Nobody would have known the difference. That's just how you look.
That's how you look, right? But now I've always said like I can't really try new things because I feel like people laugh at me. He's like, Brock, what are you doing?
I think that's a good idea. So if you're young and single and you change schools, or if you go, so you shave your whole head and just go. Yeah. Make yourself look miserable. Right? Set the bar low right off the bat. Yeah. So when you grow hair and you come to,
so you
like, you look amazing.
You ugly duckling yourself. That's what it is. You come in and you can sheeze all that yourself. I like it.
There you go.
I like it. Yeah. Yeah.
Tactic.
It is. Everyone just thinks you're just some,
look at this
but
guy.
then you come in.
He's a dirtbag. This guy looks like
you can sheeze all that yourself. I love it. Fantastic. You go from the ugly duckling to just stone cold stunner, just like that. When you know what I love about that movie, and I get it that it's a 90s teen, dramedy, but she was still attractive. All they did was like take off her glasses and put her in a dress.
Exactly.
Oh my God, she's gorgeous. How did we never see this before?
We saw the beauty the whole movie. You're not fooling
We-
anybody, you know.
We didn't know. It's not like she had a goiter on her neck, and a mustache.
You know?
No, she was still attractive before. Classic. Classic. It's not like she was a gargoyle, like,
hanging out the side of a building.
yeah. I mean, guys, let's be honest. She was pretty good looking before. All we did was throw a little makeup on her. That's
I
all.
forgot about that movie. That was
Classic
a big
movie.
That was a big
Freddie
movie.
Prinze Jr. in there.
Oh, he was the heartthrob of the.
Yeah.
Was it the 90s, late 90s?
I tell you what, though, the better version of that is in Not Another Teen Movie. I think that's still better. Still better.
Freddie
Anyway.
Prinze Jr. Who was hotter, Freddie Prinze Jr. or Carson Daly?
Oh yeah, dreamy Carson Daly.
Rock, that's who you and I were competing with.
Look, I'm not saying Carson Daly's a piece of trash. He seems like a nice guy. He does.
He's
But
always
out of
so
all the
serious.
people,
He's all
out of
serious.
all the people to make the face of MTV and TRL, you went with dreamy Carson Daly.
Could have gone with like
What?
Mario Lopez or
Literally anyone else.
all right. Come on.
Dreamy Carson Daly.
Daly.
I mean, there was girls out there that had posters of Carson Daly on their wall. Do they look back at that now?
I feel like he never smiled. He was kind of smug. I didn't really like him.
I
All
don't know.
serious. You're on TRL. You have a bunch of screaming girls behind you. Quit being all serious.
Maybe that's why
Carson.
they picked him. Maybe that's why they picked him. They knew he could handle.
Yeah,
He could
well.
handle it.
I don't like him. You know, you
So
should have
like-
picked. Remember when you had Pauly Shore? Remember when
The
Pauly
Weasel?
Shore was like that he was heading up MTV?
Yeah, he did a little bit on there. So
Mm.
I forgot that Pauly Shore, by the way, was in a Goofy movie.
Really?
He's the one with the glasses and the kind of crazy hair.
Mm.
Yeah. Anyway, what are we talking about? We got started on you and your little boy
Brought up a
band beard,
Goofy
and
movie.
now we're talking about Goofy movie and dreamy Carson Daly. Doesn't make any sense. Anyway, folks, before we get to your morning dump, don't forget to join us. We are streaming live. Catch us on Twitch, Facebook, also the Plan B Morning Show page on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that. Put a brand new Discover New Music Monday interview on there with Vic Fuentes of Pierce the Veil. You can only get that on the Plan B Morning Show page with Brock and Hunter on YouTube. So go subscribe. Don't miss out and stream us every morning. With that said, we got to get to it. It's time for your morning dump. As always, your morning dump brought to you by Pump
That
Septic. Clean your septic today with Pump That Septic. Call them 269-445-77
77.
or visit pumpthatseptic.com. Yeah, pump it.
Love it.
Oh, pump it. Well, this is, I guess, probably expected or not a surprise. Either way, we're getting dumber, Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
In America, the average IQ score has gone up 3 to 5 points per decade. So, wait, are we getting dumb? No, it actually did drop. Sorry. So it has gone up until now.
Till now,
This
yeah.
is the first time in recent years IQ levels have lowered, especially for those in the 18 to 22 age group with less education. The study compared the U.S. to European countries and found Norway's IQ scores have been dropping for decades. So luckily, we're not as bad as the rest of the world, but
Social
we
media
are-
distraction. It's a cell phone. It's everything you buried your face into that could potentially make you smarter, but it doesn't because you don't use it in that way.
Like-
This is what's happening, and it's going to keep going down, man. So, prime example of this the other day, I was getting a to-go order, and I'm going to call you. I'm not going to call anybody out by name, but I got a pizza to go, and the person on the phone was so lethargic and so ridiculously just unmotivated, didn't care. I had to repeat myself, and it was just brutal, absolutely brutal.
Mhm.
And it was what's the younger generation, Gen Z or what is it?
Gen Z, yeah.
Gen Z. And I really wanted to say something, but even if I would have, it wouldn't have registered. It wouldn't have registered.
No, you didn't want to get your pizza spit on. That's what it was.
Honey, that too.
Part of
For
it.
sure. But even after the fact, when I had it in my hand, I could have said something. But I didn't because I knew I was talking to a wall,
Yeah.
an absolute brick wall. And it's sad. It's absolutely sad. It's taking away personality. It's taking away everything. Not only your intelligence, the way you carry yourself. Everybody's slumped over, looking down. Things are changing. It sucks, man.
So do you think we'll see this trend continue with
Yes.
us getting dumber? Now,
100%.
what about the older generations who are still also heavily involved into, because Gen Z obviously is in it, like it's theirs. That's their world. But we also see a lot of millennials, that weird,
It's just not Gen Zers. We're all in it.
yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're 90 with the most. So you have all this wisdom you got your whole entire life. The more you spend into that phone, using it the wrong way, you're losing it. You're losing that wisdom. It's weird to think about and talk about, but it's true. It's just mindless entertainment. I mean, that's what we do every morning, I guess. But it's hard to explain, man. But you know where I'm coming from?
I get where you're coming from. But
Idiocracy is a real thing. It's a
because
real
in this, in the same breath, though, we also have all of the world's knowledge in our pockets.
But
So
we're
you
not
think-
using it in that way. It's there, but because it's there, we're not retaining any of it. Remember before where you had to actually learn it because you couldn't look it up any given time?
Yeah.
None of us are retaining that information. It's just it's easily accessible. I mean, I know a lot, but I have to go back to it a lot.
Yeah.
To reference it.
So really, then technically, you don't know as much as you.
But you're not studying it. It's not
Yeah.
like school. You don't have to sit down. I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off a lot, but
No, you're fine. Go for it.
you know what I'm
Rant,
saying,
buddy,
though? You're
rant.
not studying it. You're not sitting down. You don't have homework around it. It's different.
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't want to be that old man on the porch yelling at kids on my lawn, but yeah, I mean,
You won't
can
have
see it.
They're
You
going
can
to be
see it.
inside, buried into their phones.
My lawn's
going
gonna be
no
perfect.
kid on your lawn.
My lawn's gonna be perfect.
gonna
Kind
be
of want
great.
someone to run across. I got no one to yell at. Bah, bah.
Remember the
Come
guy
on,
with
kids,
the
go
angry-
run on my lawn. I can shoot at you with a BB gun. Tell you to get off my front yard. Bah.
Look at the pack.
Yeah, but there you go. So we're not the dumbest, but everyone's getting dumber. So keep that in mind.
And that's
Keep that in
everybody.
mind.
You,
Everybody.
me,
Everybody. Yeah.
Short,
I think it's-
YouTube short by YouTube short. Here we go.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh,
you-
there's a video the other day, and I don't know if it was a spoof video, but it was a kid sitting on the couch, and he's got a phone in one hand and a tablet in the other, and he's literally going in between the two, like he's just like swiping on these shorts and then going over and building some, like, I don't know, I think it was Minecraft or whatever it is, and he's like, and then he'd go over and flip, and then while it was loading over here, he'd and then it would load, and then he'd scroll, and I was like, please tell me this is like a spoof, like mom and dad are just having fun with it. But I don't think it is. I don't think it is.
It really isn't, man.
I don't know. Well, it's not going to change. I don't know if there's ever if what's going to happen for it to change, because we're just getting, the technology is getting further and further advanced.
What's going on
AI,
like this?
everything is.
We were the smart ones. We were up here. Tech was down here. We just used it, and it's going
Yep.
like this. And at some point, we're going to meet, and then tech is going to go way this way. And then we're just going to be a bunch of dum-dums plugged into the tech.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And then we have the Matrix.
You take say
Simulation.
what you want, but
Yeah.
it's definitely going that way.
No, I'm being serious about that. Think about that. If we're just plugged in all the time, that's the
True.
Matrix. It's going to use us as its power source.
Mhm.
Think about it. Think
I
about it.
want to. I can't.
Yep.
I'm hoping it doesn't happen.
We'll be dead. We'll be dead
think
by
so?
then. Well, maybe. I don't know the way this is going.
I mean, it happens fast.
I mean, God willing, we get another cripes if we get 40 more years. But think about 40 years, man. Think about what's happened since the first smartphone. That's where it all started,
right?
and we're already here. Even since the first smartphone, IQs have been dropping.
Mhm.
So,
When's that comet coming?
2046 or 2043, one of those two. One of those two.
Kind of doesn't look too bad right now. No.
Bring it on. Bring it on, space. Make it a big one, though. I don't want to limp away from this one. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want it to be a slow.
I don't want to limp away, because here's the problem: if it hits and now we got to survive, it's like an apocalyptic
Yeah, that
world. We
sucks.
got like a nuclear. Let me. I don't know.
I got to
I
sit
don't
in a
know if
bunker with you for
Yeah,
5 years. Forget
listen
that.
to you bitch about how you don't have your phone anymore and there's no cell service. Damn it. Lastly, and also too, Hunter, it's not lost on us that Hunter and I aren't helping the situation either with
No,
this dumb radio
it's what
show.
we do.
Believe me. Believe me, we're expediting.
Hey,
the
society
process.
created it. I'm
That's true. Good point. It's your fault, society. We're your problem. Lastly, what about this? A new study on men's junk looked into what it means to be a grower or a shower.
I never
If you're
really
not,
understood that. So what does that mean? So if
So-
you're a grower, you just a little tiny button, but then
I
when you
don't-
get aroused, it grows
I-
to this amazing thing.
I don't think a button is the proper term. I don't think you can go from
And then-
you can't go from a bottle cap to
And then what's a shower? You just a big soft floppy guy that
you don't grow as much. Like, so you're still like, you got a good hog,
Here's the thing.
but then when you get excited, you don't gain as much.
I'm a
Now
grower, not a shower. None of them are good. How about I just have a penis? That's what I want. I got a regular one.
I just got a good run of the mill penis.
I
That's
don't
all
want to
it
be a
is.
shower nor a grower.
So
Somewhere
urologists
in the middle.
somewhere in the middle, just a happy medium right
Yeah.
there, just right there.
Just a-
Urologists in Spain wanted to define each term for medical reasons. Like if you have to have surgery on your junk, it's useful for them to know which one of these categories you fall into. So they did an ultrasound scan on 225 men, and here's what they found. The average guy's junk grows by 42%, but you're not a grower unless the growth is 56% or more. So roughly doubling in length. Hey, you from Ireland?
Dublin. He's Dublin.
Classic. And if you're a shower, if it increases 31% or less, so less than a third. So by that standard, they say 24% of men are growers, 25% are showers, and 51% fall into the gray zone. Couldn't you pick a better color than gray? I don't want a gray.
Tan zone.
Yeah. How about
tan zone?
the tan zone? All
There
right,
you go.
the tan zone.
The
Yeah.
big tan zone.
Tell you what, if my penis is gray, I'm going to the doctor. Okay?
I think you're dead.
That doesn't look right. I don't think it's supposed to be that
Why is it
hue.
cold and gray?
Yeah. So most guys aren't either growers or showers, like you said, Hunter. They're just in the tan zone, right? It's just
the
a
big tan zone, right?
run of the mill donger. Okay.
You're looking too far into it, guys. Just have a little
Well, here,
confidence.
aesthetically, being a shower is better. All right. That's the guy in the locker room that doesn't mind walking around without a towel. You're like, okay, he's got it. Okay.
Yeah, if that guy needs a towel, though, somebody get that guy a towel. It's
Yeah,
not
but-
1985 anymore.
Let's be honest. If I had something swinging a little bit more, I'd probably be like, hey, what's up? You know what I mean? Or like if you're at a party and someone pantses you, you're not going to be upset, right? Because everyone's like, damn, he's got a hawk.
It's what's going on in your head.
It is. It's all, I think for men, because we're think about why porn stars all got the big hammers. You don't see famous porn stars that are,
Here's the thing: if I'm at a
average
party,
size.
even if I have a swinging hog, right? Somebody yanks my pants down. I'm not going to be like, oh, I got a swinging hog. Everybody check it out.
I just stand there. I put my hands on my hips.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I would do. It's not with the case. I mean, oh no! Everyone saw my penis, and it's cold in here. Like, I mean, I need to fluff it a little bit. No, but I think about this though, Hunter. Okay, even as a married man like me, like if I'm going to seduce my wife, I fluff it a little bit. All right, I'm not going in there just not warmed up a little bit, like straight out of the shower. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's cold in the wintertime. Get what I'm saying?
You pregame it a little bit. Is that what you're
I
saying?
pre-gave it a little bit, all right? Because again, unless you are an adult film star, most of us, again, the average guy,
I
he's
agree
in
with
that-
you on that one.
he's in that tan zone. So you want more aesthetically, you want to be a shower. But
Yeah.
for every other purpose, being a grower is fine.
Mhm.
All right. Actually, to be honest, being a grower is probably safer.
It's more, or it's more
Because-
impressive, maybe.
Well, that if you start small and you go big, but think about this.
Mhm.
Think about this. If you're a grower, what are the chances of that thing getting lopped off in an accident? All right, you got less of a chance
Yeah.
of that thing getting hung up on a fence or anything like that. So I think being a grower
Mm.
logistically makes more sense. Being a shower is better for aesthetics. Is that fair?
It's fair. Can we talk about something else besides penises by chance? Can we move on from, this is two guys talking about junks?
Hey,
and I'm just,
Take your pants off right now. Let me see what you got going
Yeah,
on
I
right
wanna
now.
see. All right, hang on.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
It's a study that I don't really care to study about. How about that?
Yep. All right. Well, I don't have a final answer for you. It just know, fellas, whether you're a grower or a shower, there's a lady out there or a fella or whoever
something for everybody. Hey,
that's going to appreciate what you got there.
There's a rainbow of penises out there. All right. There's all different kinds.
Except for the gray ones. Let's be honest. Gray's not the right color.
Not good. You might want to go.
You see a gray penis and tell them to go see a doctor because that's not a normal hue.
There's an array of them. And you know what, ladies? There's a lady for each kind. You know, don't be all upset if you're on this side or that side. You know, it's
right.
What God gave you. Just work with what He got. You know what He gave you.
Just remember, I was in the pool. Okay, I was in the pool. I've been in the pool since.
Well, the pool is 89 degrees, so
it's a little chilly for me. All right, it's still basically. It's still turtling on me. All right, come on now. It's like a turtle in a turtleneck. All right, there you go. That is your morning dump. We'll be back.
Jesus.
Talk about penises, Hunter. I wish you'd talk about penises more with me. You never do.
Here you go.
What's that? What are you doing? I'm gonna do my thumb. That makes more sense.
It's all bent. Why is it bent like that? That can happen.
Oh yeah, broken penis.
You can break your dick for sure.
Oh man, that sounds awful. Sounds awful.
Yeah.
You ever watched have you ever been watching a porno? Serious question. And they're doing something and the guy's dick is kind of getting bent. And you're like, ooh, they need to switch because that doesn't look good, man.
Yeah,
he's gonna have a broken penis. But you probably get workman's comp for that because that's getting hurt on the job. I think so.
Hey.
Depends on what insurance plan you have there.
Yeah, what? You have to sign a contract for.
I'm sure you do. There's got to be.
There we go.
Good.
Yeah, every time I slam the table, that thing moves a little bit.
Keeps going over.
Yeah.
All right.
That way, you'll see a whole section of it.
Jesus. My God. There's so many whips over there.
All right, what's over there? Yeah, all this is fake. That's
It's just a green screen.
All right, let's get some sports together because I don't have any. Actually, I do have stories. I got some stuff to talk about.
All right, there we go. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Well, good morning. 7:35, Brock Hunter. Don't forget, we are streaming live. Join us on Twitch, the WIRX Facebook page, and the Plan B Morning Show YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to that and get in on the conversation. Have some fun with us here. We got to keep her moving. It's time for sports. As always, sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
Bud Distributing, getting you stocked up with delicious Bud Light, Tall, Cool, Budweiser's, other delicious drinks. So when you're getting ready for the big March tournament, you got something delicious to drink and cheer on your team, which is not Michigan because they're not in it apparently. Neither is Wisconsin.
Yeah, you know what?
Weird.
You know what? I'm gonna just start off by saying, F NCAA. I can't stand them. They make too much money. They don't spread it out. I'm just kind of sick of the NCAA everything.
Yeah.
You know, players, I mean, I get it. You get scholarships and whatnot. We've bitched about this before, but there's some things with the NCAA I don't agree with. And here it is, another year where they make an insane amount of money. Type into Google, how much does the NCAA make during March Madness? Just the month of March, and not even the full month of March. Half the month of March. How much does the NCAA make? It's absolutely asinine.
About $1 billion each year. That's what it says.
Would you make this half month? Would you make it 2 weeks? $1 billion.
Yeah.
Spread that out.
That's crazy.
Good thing the likeness deals are going through. Because some of these players deserve a little bit of money. Actually, all of them do, I think. Anyway, moving on. There's some basketball tonight. If you want to watch NCAA, fill out your bracket. Quick reminder right here in sports, get that done, because if you don't,
I do have my bracket done, and if you want to go over that, but hold on real quick. Co-host sent me a good little rundown. So, because we were talking about it last hour about the NIT, which is the National Invitational Tournament. So this is what co-host said, because I said I didn't realize there was a separate tournament. He said years ago the NIT was the tournament. Then the NCAA got involved and started the national championship.
Oh, they weren't making enough money.
So the NIT kept their tournament for the teams that were not good enough or were snubbed by the NCAA. That's why it's referred to as the not invited tournament. But yeah, so apparently with the NCAA tournament, March Madness, it's an offset or a knockoff, if you will. I didn't know that.
Because there's so much going on, and even watching it every year, I still don't know what's going on.
It has a thin candy shell. Surprised you didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Sweet. There you go. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about pro football, something that, kind of makes sense. While signs might be pointing to Aaron Rodgers joining the Jets, NFL world is still waiting for the details on the deal. While we may or may not know whether Rodgers is joining the Jets or not, sticking with the Packers or retiring, whatever he's going to do, we definitely know that he will be speaking at the Psychedelic Science Conference in Denver at the end of June. Rodgers will be a guest speaker at an event that will offer an opportunity to dive into the world of psychedelic science, as in talking about ingesting hallucinogenic stuff like ayahuasca.
God, he's getting weird, man. God, he is just now he's speaking at psychedelic conferences. What the hell?
So does it do? Okay, I gotta be careful. It's an illegal substance. You can't. So the only place that psychedelics are legal are in Colorado, right? In the United States.
In the United States, I don't know enough.
California, maybe
to say yes or no on that. I honestly don't know enough, so I'm not gonna.
Oregon, maybe. I mean, maybe a few others, but yeah, Colorado is the only one I know of.
As of recently, that did it, yeah.
So this is a professional. This is the MVP of the NFL a few years ago.
Yeah.
Is it doing something for him? I've heard of people that microdose stuff and claimed that, like, hey, it does one. I'm not tripping balls every day. I'm not watching the walls melt. But if you don't microdose, I don't know if you've heard of that. And I'm not saying do it. I'm not promoting this at all. I'm just saying do your own research. And some of the research I've done, people are saying I can do crazy things on it.
Here's the thing, though. He was back-to-back MVP, NFL MVP. Amazing stats, okay? Then he started talking about ayahuasca. So I don't know if he was doing psychedelics before or like during the time, again, before those two back-to-back MVP seasons, because that was just it was 2 seasons ago, so it wasn't even that long ago.
For instance, who was the pitcher in baseball? Was it in the 80s?
The guy that threw the
no-hitter on LSD.
No, perfect game.
Perfect game on LSD, right? It was LSD, wasn't it?
Yeah, Doc Ellis.
I'm not saying do LSD at all. No, it's an illegal drug, an illegal substance. But maybe your thoughts around it are a little skewed if this guy is in a professional setting and pitched something that nobody does ever.
Yeah, that was in 1970.
I'm just saying the walls aren't probably melting while that guy is doing that. Or maybe they are. I don't know. But, maybe it hits people differently. Maybe your
Yeah.
buddy that's licking the walls and flopping around like a fish reacts differently to it.
I'm guessing in the 70s too. It's not like he took just a little bit of acid. That was probably a lot of acid. I think according to him, he was high as a kite.
The guy that pitched the game?
Yeah, Doc Ellis.
Really? See,
Yeah.
I would have thought the opposite. I thought he would probably just microdose to where you're not, tongue sticking out of your mouth.
I don't think microdosing was a thing in 1970.
Well, microdosing is you just don't take a lot. That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't think that was a like, hey, here, just take a little bit of this acid. I'm saying like nowadays, yes, but back in 1970, I don't think it was like, here, man, just take a little bit of this acid. No, it was here, lick all of this, and that's my take on it. That's my take on it.
I mean,
I don't know. Well, look, it was Rodgers into psychedelics during or around the time of his back-to-back MVPs. We don't know. What I do know is when it finally came out, he had one of his worst seasons we've seen in a long time last year.
So obviously he wasn't on it during. You get
no, you can't. You can't do
but
that. But
on the off season, he's.
And again, how much is he taking? Is it just like one thing? Like, is it just one trip? Or is he now? Is he doing other things? Is he eating shrooms in the off season or what? I don't know.
Be interesting to see what he really does. But hey, I'm not going to say he's the professional. He's the one that got MVP of the NFL a couple seasons ago. So let him do his thing, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting. I tell you what, I'm ready for an answer though. Whether it's, I don't think Jordan Love is our answer. I don't think we're going to have a good run with him, but we'll get someone else. But at this point, I just want an answer so we can.
Ain't going to be Rodgers. I'm telling you that much.
If it is not, honestly, I really don't care at this point. If Rodgers isn't going to do it, then fine, just tell us so we can start making a game plan because. What
he's going to do? He's going to drag it out as long as he can to kind of screw the Packers a little bit, I think.
But here's the thing, though. The Jets already got screwed. They missed out on a quarterback they were looking at. Or was it either way, there's already been some things happening. But he can't wait that long. I thought the trade deadline was yesterday, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
Anyway, but yeah, let's just get an answer so we can figure this out, man. I don't care either way. It's just, it's messing with our upcoming seasons. And that's fine, Rodgers. Go do your thing. But let's just have an answer on what team you're going to be playing with.
Something. Come on.
Yeah. Old ayahuasca con Aaron Rodgers right there.
All right, let's get out of here. It's 7:44.
Good enough for me. Sports brought to you by Bud Distributing.
Hey, Bud.
We'll be back. Do you want to go just right into topic of the day?
Pretty much have to.
7:44. What's the best potato chip? Yeah, we'll just go right into topic of the day.
Play a song.
No, it's 7:44, 45.
You got 15 minutes of potato chips?
I got 12. I think that's all we need.
What kind of answers do we have on Facebook?
We got a bunch on Facebook.
All right.
You got 15 minutes of potato chips? Yeah.
I'm just be real.
I think we can make it.
Ghost. It's just another fancy label. That's what it is.
What? Ghost? Yeah.
I mean,
there you go. That is your 60, man. Anyway.
It's really it anymore. Everything's been invented. It's just marketing.
Yeah.
Some female zebras on the Plan B. This isn't the type of thing. So.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be wearing this shirt too.
What shirt?
Glasses.
Your NASA shirt?
Right.
Ridiculous. You're ridiculous. You're so smart.
Hey, you know what? Compared to some fucking dummies today, I'm pretty smart. I will look you in the eye.
Comparative. I don't know if that's a good comparison, but
What's a perfect SAT score? Is it 1,100, 1,200?
Fuck, I know. The guy you're asking the guy that wouldn't even come close to an SAT score. I can't remember. I took the SATs, but I don't remember my score.
What is a perfect SAT score? 1,600.
Oh, geez. I think I got like 1550. All right, here we go.
Did you?
All righty. Good morning. 7:46, your morning macho man, Brock and Hunter. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Like that.
Oh, yeah, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, don't forget to find us. We are streaming right now. You can get us on Twitch, YouTube, the WIRX Facebook page. We'll be hanging out for the next 14, 15 minutes or so. Hunter asked me, he's like, do we got 15 minutes of potato chip talk? I think.
Hey, I was being honest with you, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what's the
it.
topic? He's like, what's your favorite potato chip? I'm like,
Yep.
all right, you got 15 minutes of that?
I think we can make it work. I think we can make it work.
See
Let's
what
try it.
happens.
But anyway, with that said, we are going to get you your topic of the day. Of course, as always, brought to you by Sports 44. Try Sports 44 first for sporting gear, shoes, clothes, school spirit wear, equipment, and more. Located at 2605 South Cleveland Avenue in St. Joe. Sports 44 sporting goods for all 4 seasons. It's National Potato Chip Day today. I'm a potato.
I'm a potato. Oh, I should have had that shirt on.
Idiot.
Can I go put it on?
Now, but it's just a potato. You're not a potato chip. Instead, if I'm a potato chip, it would make more sense.
I'm a potato.
Chip. What's the best potato chip? Now, this is going to divide people, okay? Because there's a lot of good chips out there. And we need to, I think, establish some parameters, okay? Now, like veggie straw, does that count as a potato chip? I don't think
How
it
about
does.
this? Anything that's in that big ass aisle, double-sided aisle of potato chips, because
Yeah.
And I'm going to continue to say potato
Potato,
the
yeah.
entire time because it's not potato to me. It's potato.
Well, the right way is
Potato
the
chip.
correct way, but everyone says potato. Like no one says, "Hey, give me a potato chip." I'd be like, "Get the hell out of here! I'm not giving you a potato chip."
You want a potato chip? I got some of
Yeah.
those. So
You don't
anything that's in that aisle is
Yeah.
game. It's
Fair
fair
enough.
game.
Okay. So, but we're taking off like the veggie straws and everything like that. Triscuits, that doesn't count anything, right?
I think veggie straws count.
I mean, there is potato in there, but it's not like a legit potato chip.
It's in the aisle,
Veggie straws? No, they're always in the other one.
in the organic aisle,
In the like whatever, yeah, the organic or like the other aisle. They're next
cracker
to-
aisle.
Yeah, they're in the cracker aisle. So I think if they're in the cracker aisle, you got to take it off the list. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Okay. For me, again, gun to my head.
God.
Fucking tell me what it is.
Jesus,
You
put
tell me
the
what
gun down,
it is.
I'll tell you.
God, what you didn't need to pull out a gun.
You always use that phrase. It's just
All right, I'll tell you. Jesus. And I think it's changed. I think it's changed in years.
mine has
But-
to.
I'm gonna say the barbecue chip, even like a cheap, like knockoff, great value, like, and I'm talking like the not the wavy, like the soft one. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I never know what you're talking about.
I think I'm gonna say that. I don't know why it's switched. I used to be super into dill pickle
Go
chips.
barbecue. Will you at least go honey barbecue? Can we meet somewhere?
I think I'll put that in the same family. Yeah, but yeah, like, and most of them are
Honey barbecue is way better than the regular barbecue.
I think most of them are honey. Like when you say a barbecue, I think they're all honey barbecue. I don't know if there's just like
Well, you got the open pit. You got the sweet barbecue. You got
Yeah.
but the honey barbecue is definitely the best.
and even but okay, so I'll just do blanket term barbecue, whether it's honey, like the sweet heat chips. I've had some of those
Okay.
sweet heat barbecue
Damn
ones.
good.
I don't know why, but as of late, and really like the last 5 years of my life, that's all I've wanted for chips. Just give me barbecue chips.
Barbecue chips.
I think it's the best one. And here again, gun to my head, families' lives at stake. Like, I don't think I'll ever be disappointed.
First off-
Like, you know,
First off, you're being too broad. You can't just pick barbecue. You got to have a brand in there too. By the way, I like
Ooh.
chips. I just like potato chips. No, you
then I'll just go with just the good old Lay's
there
barbecue.
you go. And
That's
that's
what I'll
my
say.
answer. My answer
Yeah.
went from Doritos before to
Mm-hmm.
now just plain Lay's, or maybe the honey barbecue Lay's. And hear me out of this one. Doritos, absolutely fantastic. And I know they're going to be a lot of answers that are Cool Ranch Doritos,
Yep.
spicy nacho. They're not blah, blah, blah. Go down the side, Here's the problem with Doritos is, first off, all that dust on your hands afterwards is in your body. And for some reason, I've realized that dust makes me feel a certain way that I can't eat them anymore, man. There's a reason they're so good because they're full of just stuff that makes you feel like trash.
And to be fair, you do probably eat more
I
than
do.
the suggested serving
Can't stop.
size, you know?
You can't
But yeah,
stop.
that's part of the problem is they're so good. You're like, I'm just going to eat this whole effing family size
know?
bag right here. Yeah.
And so I laid the Doritos down to rest. I had to retire from the Doritos.
Yeah.
And now I am over to the Lay's, the regular Lay's chips. I don't know what it is. Just a yellow bag, Lay's
Now-
original. They're greasy and they're probably terrible for you, but it's something about them being so thin and crispy
Yeah.
that is
And I think
it's hard to beat.
versatility comes into play on this. All right. Versatility comes to play on a chip. Because again, you can pretty much dip any chip into any dip. You double dip the chip. And you do all right, but also there's certain flavor combinations you don't want to get into. But with the classic Lay's potato chip, and I will say that's the problem with barbecues. There's certain things barbecue doesn't work well with, okay? But yes, I will agree with you on the versatility of that. You can put it on a nice turkey sandwich with some mustard. You can dip it into some ranch dip or an avocado dip, and it's the perfect conduit of dip to mouth.
Hey, you know what? They're expensive. And for a long time, I never got the Lay's chips because I'm like, it's just a regular ass chip. Why is it that expensive? And I tried it again one time. I think we were at a picnic, and I'm like, damn it, dude, these are good. You know why I had them? I had them with a sloppy Joe. Nothing better with a sloppy Joe than regular Lay's chips. I'll even put the chips on the sandwich.
That's what I'm saying. Chips on a sandwich is great. Like a turkey sandwich with Swiss and mustard and chips on top. Ooh, nice little crunch.
Are you putting Doritos in your sandwich? I have before, I think.
I mean, I have. How high were you when you did it?
I mean, actually, I think I was a kid. I was on like a field trip.
So, okay, what? You weren't high on the field trip?
Like 4th grade, man.
You guys didn't turn that recorder into a pipe and smoke it in the back of the bus? Doritos on my chip or Doritos on my sandwich. Again, this is a hard conversation, but this is all like deserted island. You can only have one chip the whole time you're there. That's what you got to look at. Yeah, gun to your head.
On a deserted island.
They're gonna blow your effing brains out.
Why am I in this scenario? What?
This is awful. Your family is being held hostage.
Right.
I like that answer, Hunter. I'll give it to you. Usually I'd argue with you on it, but I don't think that's
classic Lay's, man. And Jay's. So Jay's on the takeoff of Lay's, obviously, right? Are they?
Yeah, Jay's
close?
Jay's is a different brand. Here's the thing. I think Lay's has actually gone down in quality, and some other ones have stepped it up. Because here's the thing. All we've had for the longest time is Lay's. And so they've started to abuse their customers because we're there and we're buying it. Now you get some of these other ones, and it's like, oh, okay, that's better.
Now, is that a fact, or is that just made up by Brock?
That's probably just me. I'm not paying name brand prices. That's ridiculous.
You need somebody to follow you around to say things like that sometimes.
We got some great answers on Facebook on National Potato Chip Day. What is the best potato chip? Let's see. Brandon said Crunchers or Katie's Kettle Chips. Now, you know what a big thing that's been coming around lately is the kettle chips. And like those big, like, here's the problem though. They destroy your mouth.
Sweet onion kettle chips. Are those the Crunchers?
Like whatever they are. Like they're good, but they're so hard. Like they just destroy your mouth, man.
They do destroy your mouth. Which one is it? The sweet onion. Is it the Crunchers?
I don't know. I've never had Crunchers. I've had
hey, I might change my answer. I might change it. So this Hawaiian, is it Hawaiian sweet onion or something like that? It's a purple bag. I think it's Crunchers. Dude, yeah. I am telling you, it is the most amazing chip.
So I've never heard that until today. And there's a bunch of people that said, Adam and Phil both said Crunchers jalapeno. Michael said Crunchers jalapeno.
Is that it? That's it. It's Crunchers. Hang on a second. Yeah, it is the Crunchers Kettle Sweet Hawaiian style onion. My God, that is the answer.
Is that a good chip?
I'm going to call it out right now. So there's times we'll go to the Welcome Inn in Stevensville, get a burger, and those sweet onion chips, I leave satisfied every single time. And I'm like, so here's the thing though. So we love those chips so much. We went to the store and got them. I don't know, not the same. The smaller bag, for some reason, is better with those. The big bag almost tasted stale. They were too
too much air in there or
something.
Yeah.
That's a good answer. I forgot about those chips, guys. I apologize with the Lay's.
Yeah, you know what? Your journalism integrity out the window at this point. Unbelievable.
I'll admit it.
But I'm gonna have to go try this because there is a lot of comments on there.
The best chip.
Yep.
God, it's good.
I
haven't tried the jalapeno ones because I can't get past the Hawaiian sweet onion style.
I like jalapeno chips. I do like, but again, the only problem with those baked chips, it's just, man, my mouth is destroyed. It's like eating dry Captain Crunch, and it's good, but your mouth is just a bloody mess by the end.
I mean, you got to be careful eating these things for sure. There's some of them that are kind of like just bunched up.
Oh yeah,
hold the flavor inside. Oh my God,
you'll lose a filling, but damn it, that's a good bite. That's a good bite. One on here that I did forget to mention, and this is up there. Marcus said the Doritos spicy sweet chili.
It's good. That was my favorite Dorito for sure.
That is a good effing chip, man.
I had to retire it though, man. I'm telling you, like years off of my life, I feel like from those Doritos.
See, because I love that sweet Thai chili sauce, and they put it in chip form, and it's like, ooh, man.
You know what?
Good stuff.
So this is why I had to retire the Doritos. There's nothing worse than waking up the next day and you still taste the Doritos. It's still on your tongue.
Oh, you have that burp, and you're like, oh, God.
That's straight Dorito.
Yeah.
And my stomach just feels bad. You just don't feel good.
The Doritos Locos Taco from the Cool Ranch Doritos Loco from Taco Bell. Damn it, dude. It's crunchy. It's Dorito-y. It's oh my God.
I can't remember what the fact is around that Doritos Locos Taco, but when they invented that, it supplied food for an entire the money they made off of that taco alone. Did something for the company or they gave away. It is incredible.
Yeah.
That taco alone changed the lives of
look, guys, we got so much extra. Here, take it. It's fine.
People love this taco so much.
This is the greatest invention from Taco Bell ever. So Honest Abe 115 said kettle jalapenos. That was a very popular answer today. Sue said Cheez-It snapped jalapeno jack chips. Now, does that count as a chip? That's a Cheez-It. Is that a cracker? Now, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I can eat literally handfuls of Cheez-Its, but that's a cracker. So I don't know.
Cheez-It, if you're listening, bring back the baby Swiss. What are you doing?
Oh, dude, you're effing right, man.
Why'd you get rid of the best Cheez-It?
That one was good.
Pisses me off. What?
I can tell. You're yelling about Cheez-It.
Well, come on. You know it's the best one.
It was good. It was that was good.
Let's start a petition. Or is it just never on the shelf anymore because everybody buys it? I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it in years. Years.
The baby Swiss was the best Cheez-It, period.
Good call. Why don't we wrap up this conversation with, because we got some great answers here. The worst chip, just the basic Frito corn chip. What a garbage chip that one is. You know what I'm talking about? So not like the barbecue or the
twist or whatever.
The chili one. Just
the corn Frito.
The plain OG corn Frito chip.
There's only one thing that has that I have to. Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, what you got to do with it?
There's one thing that Frito corn chip is acceptable for.
Is chili.
Walking taco.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, fine, fair.
Walking taco.
But I will tell you,
the Frito chip.
That is good because it keeps everything from getting too soggy in there. It handles the moisture. But if you've ever done a walking taco with a bag of Doritos, I mean that's
pretty damn good too.
It's pretty good too.
Have you done it with the Cheeto? The Cheetos?
No. Ooh. I'm telling you, you want to make money downtown on the Bluff? Walking taco stand. Walking taco stand. No, walking taco truck. Yeah. Or whatever. You got all sorts of chips, okay? And you got your and you make different walking tacos.
Here's your plastic spoon. Enjoy your day.
That hot dog guy could suck it because he's out of business. Man. That's what I'm saying. Again, he's a nice
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
I'm not saying he's a buddy. We're putting him out of business with it. We're putting him out
The
of business.
walking taco.
Yeah.
Everybody
good.
loves it.
I'd also do the XL walking taco where you get the full bag, like the
You know what-
family
you know what's-
size bag.
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Now
pound
you're
of
talking
meat.
the extra
Yeah,
large.
right?
What's great about it? Couple scoops. There you go. You're out.
Yep.
Quick. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom,
Yep.
boom. Here's your.
I've always said if I were to do any kind of food truck or restaurant, it would be walking tacos. It's the perfect thing. It's the perfect thing.
I don't know if I could walk past the walking taco stand without getting one.
You'd be a fool to do it. All right. You'd be a fool to do it.
Look at this fool.
Look at this. He walked past the walking taco stand and didn't get
Don't
one.
you smell it? Don't you?
What is he? That guy's a Nazi. That's what it is. All right. We're going to take a break. We got more coming up. Stick around. It's the Plan B Morning Show. All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a great
Yeah.
rest of your Tuesday. Okay, bye.